Kia ora. Hello there. Welcome to your Holistic Health Ear Exam and Hearing Test. My name is Dr. Shiver. I'm going to be working with you today. It's lovely to meet you. The purpose of a holistic ear exam and hearing test is to thoroughly examine the entire ear and hearing systems. This means that we will be conducting an ear exam of the entire ear, so the outside of the ear and into the ear canal. We'll be taking some samples of both of those areas of the body. We'll then move into a few sound perception tests and pitch perception tests. And then we'll pop some headphones on you and run a few hearing tests to determine your auditory processing and ability to determine sound and the nature of sound. Does that sound good to you? Are you happy for us to begin? Perfect. Do I have your consent to touch your ears today? Excellent, thank you. I'm going to be using this magnifying glass here and a light. I'll be using this to examine the outside of the ear. I'll be taking some samples while I do that of the skin, the general entrance of the ear canal. Perfect. I'm going to start on this ear, okay? Excellent. Just come a little closer. Okay. Just going to look here with this light. Alright. Just touching around the edge of the ear with this light here, so I can get a really good look at the skin. Okay. Then I'm going to go around the back of the ear. Okay, that looks good. No problems there. Now I'm going to move into the entrance of the ear canal. Okay. Have you been experiencing any pain around your ears? Any ear aches? Frequent skin loss or build up? Any breakouts of the skin at all? Okay, good. That's what we want to hear. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. I'm going to begin with the first sample. Just taking a cotton swab here, and I'm just running this along the ear and around the entrance of the ear canal and around the back. Perfect. Just got that to contain. Excellent. We're now going to move on to the other ear. Again, checking the outside and the entrance of the ear canal. Perfect. Okay. And just going around the back now. Does that feel okay? I'm just going to scooch a little closer. Okay. And having a look around the entrance of the ear canal. Okay, I'm going to take a sample. So just running this around the edge of the ear, around the back, and around the entrance of the ear canal. Perfect. I'm now going to take this otoscope and I'm going to use it to look inside the ear, okay? Perfect. Again, I'm just going to come a little closer. Okay. And taking a look into the ear. Okay. Everything looks pretty good. I don't see any signs of inflammation or redness. Tell me, have you experienced any pain or irritation recently inside your ears? Okay, good. Seems to be a healthy amount of wax buildup, enough to protect the inside of the ear. That's good. I'm just going to adjust the angle slightly and come upwards. Look at the top of the eardrum. That looks good. And tilting down. Perfect. Very good. You're doing a very good job. Excellent job. Okay, that looks good. I am still going to take a sample though, okay? Perfect. So I'm going to use this light so I can illuminate the inside of the eardrum so I can collect a very thorough sample, okay? Perfect. So placing the light inside of the eardrum, like so. Or rather inside the ear canal. We don't want to put the light inside the eardrum. That would be quite uncomfortable for you. And I'm just taking the sample now. Good. Doing a very good job. Well done. And there we go. Perfect. And now I'm going to use the otoscope to look inside the other ear. Perfect. Just placing this into the ear canal and having a look. Okay. Everything's looking pretty good. No signs of inflammation. Please tell me if you do experience any discomfort whatsoever. Okay. Good. And the amount of earwax is very healthy. Good. And downwards. Yeah, that also looks good. Perfect. Very healthy looking ears. And the last sample is again taking this light. I'm just going to place it into the ear canal like so. And taking the cotton swab and sampling the inside of the ear canal. Doing a very, very good job. Well done. Perfect. Excellent. Very good job. Well done. Alright. How are you feeling? Good. I now want to do a sound perception test. I'm going to be using this little fidget device here, and I'm going to be making this sound with it. With your eyes closed, I want you to tell me where the little clicking sound is located. You can say left or right, or behind you, above you. Generally give me a rough idea of the location. I'm going to need you to close your eyes for this test, okay? Perfect. Closing your eyes, and we'll begin. Good. Perfect. Excellent, well done. Kapai, well done. Very good. Excellent, well done. Good. Very good, well done. Good. 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 Excellent, well done. Kapai. Good. Very good, well done. You can open your eyes now. Next, going to do a pitch test. With the same fidget device, I'm going to be playing a click like this and the click like this. I'm going to be playing them both. And what I want you to do is I want you to tell me if the first click is higher or lower than the second click. Yeah. Perfect. Again, I'll need you to close your eyes for this one. Perfect. Let's begin. This is the first click. This is the second. Higher or lower? Perfect. This is the first click. And this is the second click. Higher or lower? Perfect. This is the first click. And this is the second click. Higher or lower? Good. First click. Second click. Higher or lower? Perfect. First click. Second click. Higher or lower? Very good. First click, second click, higher or lower? Perfect. First click, second click, higher or lower? Good. Higher or lower? Perfect. Higher or lower? Perfect. Higher or lower? Good. Good. Perfect. Last one. Wonderful. Did a very good job. You can open your eyes now. Well done. We're going to do a similar test now, except it will be with tuning forks. Just going to adjust my position so I'm nice and sturdy in front of you. So, I'm going to play one of these tuning forks, and I want you to tell me if it's the low tuning fork or the high tuning fork. I'm just going to show you what they sound like first, okay? So this is the low. Understand? And this is the high. Can definitely tell the difference. Perfect. So, closing your eyes for me. Perfect. We'll begin. Which tuning fork is it? Perfect. Which tuning fork is it? Perfect, well done. Which tuning fork is it? Perfect. Which tuning fork is it? Good. Perfect. Yes. Which tuning fork is it? Perfect. Very good. Which tuning fork is it? And which tuning fork is it? Good, perfect. Which tuning fork is it? Perfect. Which tuning fork is it? Good, very good. Which tuning fork is it? Very, very good. Well done. Which tuning fork is it? Which tuning fork is it? Which one? Yes, very good. Well done. Which tuning fork is it? Yes, very good. Well done. You can open your eyes now. Did a very good job at that. Well done. It's now time to pop on the headphones. For the first test, we'll be running a sound detection test. So what I'll need you to do is there will be a sound playing in through the headphones, and when you hear the sound, I want you to raise your hand, okay? I will be watching the playback on the screen behind you, and I can see when it peaks, so I'll know when the sound has played into the headphones, okay? Perfect. So I'm just going to pop these over your head now, okay? Perfect. So just gently putting them over your ears. Like so. Perfect. Can you hear me okay? Excellent. So again, raising your hand when you hear the sound. Perfect. So I'm just going to play the recording now, okay? Excellent. Perfect. You did very well at that one. Well done. So, the next test is a sound identifying test. So, a sound, so a long recording of a sound, will begin to play in your ears through the headphones. I want you to raise your hand like so when you hear the sound begin to play. When you're able to, I'd like you to identify what sound is playing. Then raise your hand again when the sound stops playing. Okay? You can do that? Perfect. I will play the first recording now, okay? What was the sound? The ocean. Yes, very good. So waves, ocean, anything along the lines of that would be absolutely acceptable. Perfect. Move on to the next one now, shall we? Perfect. was the sound that played? Fire, matches. Yes. Yes, that's perfect. Match lighting, fire, candle. Anything along the lines of those would have worked perfectly. Perfect. Next recording. Perfect. What was the sound that played? Yes, that was purring, cat sounds, kitty purring, anything like that would have been perfect answer, but yes, cat purring. Next recording. What was the sound that played? Yes, scissors, cutting, snipping. Yes, perfect. Very, very good. Next recording. What was the sound that played? Yes, that's perfect. It's fizzy, Coke, anything along those lines. Fizzy sounds. It's perfect. Perfect. Next one. What was the sound? Paper, books, page turning. Yes, perfect. Yep. Very good. Last one. What was the sound that played? Typing? Yes. Very good. It's perfect. Okay. The next test is a test where I need you to detect the reverb. Are you familiar with what reverb is? Okay, so reverb is when a sound carries longer than what it typically would. Say you were in a room speaking, it was a little bit more of an extended sound. It's different to an echo. An echo is when the words or a sound is repeated back as it bounces off a surface. So you hear it twice. It's kind of like the sound of speaking into a canyon, and the sound gets thrown back at you. Whereas reverb is more of an extension. It's a sound that is delayed or carried on. this one ear, there will be a reverb, and the other ear there will just be a regular dry of the word. We're going to do a set of 3 kinds of words. We have 1-syllable words, 2-syllable words, and 3-syllable words. And they will be repeated 3 times. I want you to tell me which ear the reverb is in, okay? Perfect. We're going to begin with the 1-syllable words, okay? Perfect. Let's begin.
Click, click, click.
Which ear was the reverb? Good, very good. Perfect.
Good, good, good.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Fruit, fruit, fruit.
Which ear was the reverb? Nice.
Cake, cake, cake.
Which ear was the reverb? Excellent.
Squish, squish, squish.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect. Now we're going to move on to 2-syllable words, okay? Perfect.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Kitten, kitten, kitten.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Spicy, spicy, spicy.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Cupcake, cupcake, cupcake.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Relax, relax, relax.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect. Now we're going to move on to 3-syllable words, okay? Perfect.
Spectacle, spectacle, spectacle.
Which ear? Perfect.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Technical, technical, technical.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Coconut, coconut, coconut.
Which ear was the reverb? Perfect.
Description, description, description.
which ear was the reverb? Very, very good. Next we have competing phrases. For the first section of competing phrases, we'll play a series of numbers into your ears. A different number will be playing in either ear. I'm going to ask you to pay attention to one of your ears, be it left or right, and when the recording is finished, I'm going to ask you to repeat back what you heard through that ear. Do you follow? Perfect. So, again, we're just starting with numbers. For the second part, we will do something similar, except it will be phrases. And I will be asking you to focus on an ear, and then I'll ask you a question based on the phrase that comes through that ear. But first, let's begin with numbers. You ready? Perfect. To begin, I would like you to listen to your right ear.
5.
Say the number back, please. Perfect. Now I'd like you to pay attention to your left ear, okay?
23. 23. 23.
Can you please tell me what you heard in your left ear? Very good. I'd now like you to pay attention to your right ear, okay?
569. 569. 569.
What did you hear in your right ear? Perfect. Now I would like you to pay attention to your left ear.
9,558. 9,558. 9,558.
Can you please tell me what you heard in that ear? Perfect. The last one. Can you please tell me what you hear in your right ear?
26,769. 26,769. 26,769.
Can you please tell me what you heard through your right ear? Very, very good. Well done. So, again, for the second part of the competing phrases exercise, I will ask you to pay attention to a specific ear, and then once the recording plays, I will ask a question based on the recording that was played into your ear, okay? You ready? Very good. Let's begin. So, I would like you to pay attention to your right ear.
Ash is auditioning for the role of French for the school's preparation of grades.
What song is Kai learning? What song is Kai learning? Perfect. Next phrase, I'd like you to pay attention to your left ear. Let's begin.
Viceroy butterflies manage declaration of poisonous monarch surveillance to protect themselves from predators.
species of butterfly does the viceroy butterfly mimic? Very good. Next, I would like you to pay attention to your right ear. Your right ear. Okay.
One summer I drove to the park with my niece so that she could play on the swings.
Who accompanied me to the shops to buy a dehumidifier? Very, very good. Good job. I'd like you to pay attention to your left ear. Okay.
There is no pain you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. Leave the bay. You are only going through heaven waves.
Why is she dancing in the night? Very good. Yes, it's the weekend. Very good. Do you know the other one? Yeah, very good, very good. Next, I'd like you to pay attention to your right ear. Okay? Perfect.
Sophia Coppola won Best Original Screenplay for Austrian Translation at the 2003 Academy Awards.
Who won Best Adapted Screenplay for the 2020 Academy Awards? Very good. Now, I would like you to pay attention to your left ear.
Miss Creeper is an acronym that helps you to remember the 7 life processes of living things.
What is Roy G. Booth a mnemonic for? Perfect. Lastly, paying attention to your left ear.
She does help me, she helps me to stay sure. She does help me, she helps me to stay sure.
Which consonant is most dominant in the tongue twister? I can play that one again, yes.
She does help me, she helps me to stay sure. She does help me, she helps me to stay sure.
Which consonant is most dominant in the tongue twister? Yes, very good. Well done. You did a very good job with that. You should be very proud of yourself. I'm going to remove your headphones now, okay? Perfect. Just going around here. Just lifting them off like so. Okay. How are you feeling? Good. Did you have any specific things that you noted while doing those exercises? Okay, good. Good. Did anything in particular stand out to you? Your opinion and your experience is very important to us. That's how we know that we have done a very thorough job with your hearing tests and your exam. If you do think of anything that you found interesting or specifically difficult, do get in touch with us again. Your feedback is very, very important to us. So, I will be sending your samples away to the lab to have them examined to make sure there's nothing sinister going on. but from what I could see, everything looks very, very healthy. Your hearing perception and sound perception is exactly as it should be. And your general ear health is also very, very good. Well, if anything does come up for you, do give us a call or write me an email. But for now, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day and you take it easy. I'm sure you might be quite tired after sustaining attention for this amount of time, which is completely understandable. Mā te wā, my friend. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.